darkness I was rejected and cut off from hope. I couldn't see his love for me. They said he's not who he seems. Don't get your hopes up for healing. Lies fell away when I saw his face. My heart burst to life. I saw delight in his eyes when he looked at me. My whole world's on fire, alive in the presence that burns inside of me. Now I know whose I am. Forever I'll stand on your truth. I believe, 'cause I was blind, but now I see. Night turns to daylight for me. Joy is the song that I sing. All of my days are filled with your praise. All of my days are filled with your praise. My heart burst to life. I saw delight in his eyes when he looked at me. My whole world's on fire, alive in the presence that burns inside of me. Now I know whose I am. Forever I'll stand on your truth. I believe, 'cause I was blind, but now I see. No one could ever take my song away. My eyes were open and I saw his face. No one could ever take away my faith. My life was changed the day that Jesus came. No one could ever take my song away. My eyes were opened and I saw his face. No one could ever take away my faith. My life was changed the day that Jesus came. Hey, my heart burst to life. I saw delight in his eyes when he looked at me. My whole world's on fire, alive in the presence that burns inside of me. Now I know whose I am. Forever I'll stand on your truth. I believe, 'cause I was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see. Hey guys, we are the McClures.
Hello.
You say McClures, not McClures. McClures.
McClures, yeah.
I'm Paul. This is Hannah.
Hi.
Today we wanted to walk you through the song "Now I See" off of our new album, "The Way Home," that hopefully you love because it's awesome. But this song is we wrote this song with. Well, Hannah mainly wrote this song, but I also was in the room when she wrote it, along with Brian Johnson, Joel Taylor, and the amazing Ed Cash. But today we're going to walk you through how to play this song, how we play it. This song is in the key of F on the album, and so I'm capoed on the 3rd fret, and I'm playing D shapes to play in the key of F. If you're a guy leading it, probably anywhere from D to E to F would probably be a good key to lead this in. And then for a girl, if Hannah was going to lead this, she'd probably lead it in C. But anywhere from A to B to C, anywhere in that range would probably be good for a female vocal. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to use numbers to walk you through how to play the chords of this song. It starts on the 1, which would be a D chord in this key. and then 4. That's the whole intro is 1, 4, and then the verse as well. 1, 4, and then a 5, which is kind of like an A suspended chord in this key. So 1, 4, 5 are the only chords for the intro and the verse. And then strum pattern is important on this song. On this intro and through the verse, I'm playing the same strum pattern, and I have my thumb over the top to mute that E string a little bit because it just sounds better like that. And the strum would look like this. Slower, it would look like this. That like rowdy part right there is literally just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So again, it looked like this. 2 down strums. And then you're gonna leave a little space in between those down strums, so it's gonna sound like this. Leave a little break right there. It just adds to the dynamic, so it'd look like this. And good luck playing and singing that. It took me a while to learn how to do that. What are you doing vocally on the verse?
Yeah, so the verse is we're singing melody together. It's pretty simple. I'm just singing the octave of what he's singing. And you don't have to sing it that way. If you want to sing it by yourself, there doesn't have to be, it's not like a staple to the song.
It kind of is, but.
I mean, yeah, anyways. So, but yeah, if you want to, we're singing melody together. It's simple and easy, or you don't have to if you want to sing it by yourself.
Do whatever you want, but do it like this. All right, here's how the verse would sound.
Darkness I was rejected and cut off from hope. I couldn't see his love for me. They said he's not who he seems. Don't get your hopes up for healing. I celebrate when I saw his face. My heart. Then we're at the chorus. So I do a little break right there to give you momentum for the chorus. And then chorus chords, we're going to start on the 4, 1, 5. Do that again. 4, 1, 5, 4, 6, which in this key is a B minor. And the way I play the B minor is a D chord with my first finger on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string, then 5, then 4, then 1. And throughout the song, I might play this one chord like this. Same chord, just a different voicing that I like. And that's basically a C shape, slid up 2 frets, and then move your ring finger up and your pinky finger there. It gives a little more depth to the chord. So you can choose between that one chord or that one, and I'll kind of interchange that. So what are you doing vocally on the chorus?
So in the album version, I do a higher harmony the whole time. In this case, since it's an acoustic version, I will probably start lower, and then the second time through the second chorus, I'll jump to the higher harmony, just to try to build some dynamics vocally.
Yep. And then strumming pattern for the chorus, I'm kind of playing rhythmically what the drums are doing, so it looks like this. Again, you don't have to play it exactly like that, but that's what I play. It just kind of creates that rhythm for the chorus. So out of the verse, it would sound like this. My heart burst to life. I saw delight in his eyes when he looked at me. My whole world's on fire, alive in the presence that burns inside of me. Now I know whose I am. Forever I stand on your truth. I believe And then Hannah jumped on the melody right there on Blind But Now I See. It just adds a nice little touch. And then I'm just kind of hanging on that one chord at the end of the chorus, and then you jump back into that top of the verse intro strum pattern. You're back to the Blind But Now I See. Then you're back to the top. And that sets a nice table for you at a different section of the song. You're at the second verse. Same chords as the first verse. 1, 4, 5. And the only difference about this verse is we repeat the last line, and we jump that last octave on praise. And again, it just adds a dynamic. You don't necessarily have to do it, but it's awesome if you do it. So here's how here's how the second verse would sound. Night turns to daylight for me. Joy is the song that I sing. All of my days filled with your praise. All of my days filled with your praise. Then you're back at the chorus. We won't go over the chorus, same chords. The only difference about the second chorus is at the end we go to the 6, 5, and then 1 into the bridge. And that's just that little blind and now we kind of call it a tag. 5, 1. So out of the chorus it would sound like this. I was blind, but now I see. Then you're at the bridge. Now when I'm playing it on acoustic, I do that voicing that I was showing you, the second voicing of the one chord, because it's nice to kind of chug along on that voicing rather than, it's a little more open like that. So I would use this voicing if you're playing in this key. And I am using my palm to mute the strings right here to create that kind of train sounding chug thing. And I'm just doing down strums. And the chords are 1, and you kind of chug on that till the very end. Take away my 6, 4, 1, 5, 1. And so out of the tag into the bridge would sound like this. I was blind, but now I see. To the bridge, here we go. No one could ever take my song away. My eyes were opened and I saw his face. No one could ever take away my faith. My life was changed the day that Jesus came. Then you're repeating it. And when you repeat it, you don't really have to repeat it, but if you do, you'll kind of do those hits a little more. If you're playing it just on acoustic, maybe not as much on the hits, but live you would do the hits, and that would look like this.
It's my favorite part.
Yeah. What are you singing? You're kind of giving space between the words to create dynamics.
Yep. I let him sing, no one could ever take my, and then I come in on the song away. I usually sing the higher part because we've had someone sing the lower part. So it's a fun song if you have other people that can sing with you. Yeah. And even if you had melody there, I think it's a fun song to be able to sing, let the leader sing the first part. No one could ever take my song away. It's just a fun part to shout out.
We'll play through the bridge both times. Look like this. No one could ever take my song away. My eyes were opened and I saw his face. No one could ever take away my faith. My life was changed the day that Jesus came. Maybe open a little bit. No one could ever take my song away. My eyes were opened and I saw his face. No one could ever take away my faith. My life was changed the day that Jesus came. Hey! You gotta do the hey. Without the hey, what's the point? So you got to do the hey.
Got to do the hey.
And that's just on the one. And then live, when we've been leading it, the studio version or the album version, we don't do this, but live, out of that bridge, we're kind of, we just let the kick go on that chorus and we just sing it. It's pretty cool like that. And I'm kind of just muting all the strings and just doing this to keep time. So out of the bridge, it would sound like this. From the hey, let's go from the
All right.
Hey, my heart burst to life. I saw delight in his eyes when he looked at me. My whole world's right there. So that's a 5/1/3, which is that one chord, top string, 4, and then you're back into the regular chorus strum. And we'll play that in a second. And then the only other thing is just that outro. We kind of do it before the bridge, but at the end, again, it's that 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, and then you end on the 1. So we'll play from this chorus through the end. My heart burst to life. I saw delight in his eyes when he looked at me.